Hi everyone, I'm Semaganda Joseph. Thanks once again for joining us on our YouTube channel. If you are new here, please make it a point to subscribe to my YouTube channel. To all returning subscribers, you are most welcome. Right here where I'm standing, this is our Chorus Guyana Garden. The rainy seasons are here and they're asking you a question: how are you utilizing me? How are you using me? Today is a Easter Sunday, but because we have goals and we have to move towards our goals, that's the only way our goals can move towards us. We are here planting more of this because at part of it we are almost eaten by choo-choo. Now here, what we are doing, we are adding in more and putting in more fertilizers because the seasons are here and they are not permanent, they must change. But how have we utilized the rainy seasons? So that by the time the dry season comes in, we have enough pastures which are ready to serve our animals. So dear farmers, wherever you are, do what you can from where you are. If you can manage to plant 100 by 100 of these pastures, please do. Because we have the rains, but they are not going to stay here forever. And we know what happened to the seasons. They keep on changing day and night, day and night. So we can no longer say that from now up to May we shall be still having the rains. No, we can no longer rely on that. You know, we can do irrigation, but it's quite expensive to do it. So you must make sure you utilize the rains properly. And during the dry spell, that's when you can try to save your stand so that it is not so much heat by the dry spell. That's when you can do the irrigation. So you can see our grasses, our stand is coming back, how it is performing. We have already done the weeding. We have removed all the weeds. Now we have our pastures back. I hope that you can see the volume already. Come closer so that you can see. Come closer, you can see this volume. You can see the volume is increasing because of the powers of the rains. But it will be very absurd that we are in from the rainy season. By the time we are in May, people will be crying over fields. If you are doing serious farming and you want to be a serious farmer and you want to be a contribution to the success of our country, please make sure that you utilize this rainy season properly. I'm going to show you even where I planted our alfalfa. I showed you 3 weeks back when we were harvesting that alfalfa. Now, on Tuesday, we are going to harvest again. I will be also showing you even where we planted our sugar grass. It is already out. We are about to start doing the weeding. We are more prepared. So my advice to dear farmers, let us try to utilize the wet seasons to plant more pastures. If your pastures are already into existence, we are from the dry spell, you know how the weeds can dominate during the dry spell. Make sure you do the proper weeding. Put back the fertilizer if you're organic. If you have inorganic, still do that because you have to save your stand and you have to feed your animals. That's how it is. Make sure that you do what is necessary because life is about seasons. And for you to succeed, it's all about how do you utilize the seasons in order for you to succeed. Take full responsibility and full charge of your farm or your project in whatever project you are doing. For us farmers, when it comes to the rainy season, it's about preparing for the dry season. Once the dry season is there, we are feeding our animals. When the rainy season is about to come back, we are doing the weeding and putting back the dung so that the rains find when everything is okay there. So my fellow farmers, make sure you properly utilize the wet season because it's here, it is not permanent. We know that we are a product of time and change. Any human being or any living creature, you are a product of time and change. In order for you to succeed, you must properly manage time because it doesn't stop, it's going. You can't stop time, you can't add on more time, but you can manage time. So all what we do is managing this. How can you manage time and change? Is through proper planning. So you should have a proper plan at your farm. How are you going to utilize the rainy season? What kind of pastures are you going to grow? If you are doing semi-intensive, have you grown some pastures or the rains have brought back the other pastures which were there in existence and it's giving you a negative thought that I shouldn't plant because I have enough pastures? Remember that dry spell is coming. Make sure you properly manage the rainy season. Because even if you had big chunks of land, we have seen how people with big chunks of land also suffer. I also see them on the televisions and we wonder. For them, they don't learn. They never learn from the past experiences. So that's why their level of success will stop somewhere. Assume you have produced more kids. You had 30. Now you have almost more 30 or 40 kids. How prepared are you so that you don't lose them? How much feeds do you have at your project will matter a lot. The rains are for us farmers. Even if you are in the other side of cassava, matoke, everything, even if you're in livestock farming, here we are. Time for harvesting these grasses so that they can regrow to be more prepared. For me, most of my videos, I talk about this because in order to succeed, you must set a goal. And you must have the major goal amongst all the goals you are going to set. That major goal will be the driving force of all the other goals. Even if I want 5,000 or 500 or 200 goats here, the driving force are the feeds. To any farmer, this is the driving force, the nutritional part of it, because it's there on seasonal basis. And remember that seasons now are so unpredictable. Today you may think maybe you still have more rains when they are over, but how have you utilized them is what will matter. So for your success and for my success, I'm spreading the information. I've seen a missus saying that, my master, my mentor, even others are telling you. I have seen the value farm family, they're also talking about planting more maize and whatever. So do what you can from where you are, but let us learn how to utilize the season. If it is a rainy season, let us do what is supposed to be done in the rainy season. If it is a dry spell, let us do what is supposed to be done in a dry spell. We know the one burden is so high, we are deworming after every 1 month. So that's what we are supposed to do, because there is no excuse. The information has been provided to us. Even us who have learned it and utilized it has worked for us. And we are also now sharing with you, fellow farmers. Please, dear farmers, let us utilize the season so that we don't lose the animals. The mentors are telling us that the market for goats is beyond, but we are not able to supply the market. So what do we need? We need to come up as who are upcoming farmers, and you who are aspiring to come, be more prepared, know what to do. So whoever is planning to come into this project, or everyone who is into this project, remember that season is so unpredictable. Even if you have been doing free grazing, remember it's high time you're going to do semi-intensive, because when the dry season comes, it is so tough. So you can take them to the alfalfa side. You can pause for now, then we go to the side. Yes, I'm giving more updates on our pastures. I showed you 3 weeks back when we are harvesting these grasses. Now you can see, like 5 days or 4, we are going to harvest again. Hope you can see. This is how we are utilizing the season. The seasons are here. How have you utilized them? If you don't sow in the wet season, you must beg or buy during the dry season. I remember many farmers have known the importance of these pastures, that most farmers who are growing them are for their own farms. There are very few people who are selling this type of grasses, and they are very friendly. These grasses are very friendly to the rains. You can see how we have weeded our stand. We are controlling the weeds so that we don't lose our stand. So dear fellow farmers, I'm giving you the updates on what we are doing because it is practical. Whosoever knows this, whosoever is doing it is seeing the results. It is a practical venture. This is what we are doing. We are sharing it with you. It's a repetition of the master. But I hope you can see how we are happy. You know, whenever you are happy with what you are doing, a single step towards your goal gives you happiness, and you feel as if you have won the game. And that happiness makes your body to release endorphins and dopamine, which are out of it's a form of energy, which is out of a positive experience. It gives you more effort even to plant more, to make more videos, to plant more grasses, to have more animals. So this is the road to success. So I advise you, dear fellow farmers, please do this. It's a wet season. The dry season is coming. How prepared are you for it? How are you utilizing the seasons? Because we are now talking about the power of seasons. Because seasons guarantee new experience from the dry spell to the wet season. But remember, you reap what you sow. If you are sowing, you are going to reap, and you'll be happy, and farming will be yours. You can pause, we're going to sugar grade. So dear farmers, This is the update on our sugar grades, which I showed you 1 week back when we had hired this place, the video I made, and we had planted. You can see it's now out. And the growth rate is not bad. Yes, in some holes it did not come back well. Now we are planting. We are putting in more because we are still in the season. You can see how they are doing now. This is the proper utilization of the season. I believe that by the end of this season, we shall be somewhere. And it's giving me more energy even to plant more. And now I feel like I can even have more goats. This positive energy is about doing what is necessary, doing the right season. That's why I'm more encouraged. I'm giving you updates on how we are doing. People asking me to give you updates on our sugar grades and how we shall be doing. Here we are. It is out. We are so happy. We planted in the lines, as you can see. Even we are about to start weeding. I believe next week on Saturday, we shall be doing our first weeding. We are super excited. I have shown you the Cross Ghana, it is back. I have showed you the Alpha is doing well. You can see the sugar grades. For the case of the Napier, even if I don't show you, you know the performance of Super Napier when you have fertilizers in the rainy season. We have already done our Napier side is covered there. Like at the end of this month, we shall be harvesting more and we shall be doing the covering. So this is the update on how we are doing in this rainy season. This is how we have utilized ours. How have you utilized yours? If you haven't been able to plant this season, please make sure the next season you plant, because we know that for success, preparation is the key. The more prepared you are, the higher your chances of succeeding. Thanks so much for watching. May God bless you all.